I know Chigs is in here recording this.
No Chid Smooth in here, right? So whatever you say,
you know, Chid gonna have everything up there.
whatever you say, Chid's gonna be on YouTube with it, man.
Ricky Rose is calling big cap on Joe Budden's theory about him beefing with Drake. Now, with everybody scrambling, trying to figure out why these different artists are going at Drake, after Rick Ross dropped his diss track to Drake, Joe Budden did an emergency podcast called Crack the Code, where he went on there to dissect Rick Ross's lyrics. If you guys haven't checked it out, make sure you guys go watch it. It's actually very interesting and also entertaining. Now, there was one specific verse where Joe Budden figured it out, or at least in Joe's theory he did. It was this verse where Rose said, Pulitzer Prize winner switching up like dyed denims, getting centers for all the killings while we ride Reynolds. Now, according to Joe, this was a double meaning that Drake gets all the money for the shit that we do. He then went on to tell a story about Larry Jackson, who's the owner of Gamma. If you guys don't know, Gamma is basically one huge media company that's a one-stop shop. They basically create and distribute and also market content from music to podcasts to films, and also offering resources and guidance to artists who wants to build their brands and also expand beyond music. Now, a lot of people feel like Drake has ownership stake in the Gamma company. People started piecing together lyrics from Drake's past songs. There was this one where he said the 20% of you that we own is my Tootsie money. There's also another line in the song Family Feud where Drake said, somebody get Larry Jackson on the phone. I need some ownership if we press and go. Cause business is booming on behalf of me. I need a bite out of the apple like Adam and Eve. They also pulled up this Drake lyric saying, man, if your pub was up for sale, I'd buy the whole thing. And then in Drake's song Away From Home, he said, who's the CEO of Universal? They're mistaken, cause Google's saying Lucian, but that doesn't make sense. Who filling up the piggy bank? Who bringing home the bacon? So these are all songs that people are saying that Drake is basically alluding to owning a piece of the pie. Now, Gamma and UMG are owners of Republic, Interscope, MMG, and also other subsidiary companies. These are all companies that The Weeknd, Rick Ross, Nav, Metro Boomin, and Kendrick Lamar are all signed to. And then Joe went on to tell a story about him going to lunch with Larry Jackson some years back, and Larry basically told him what his plan was. He wants to create the Avengers of content / music that nobody can touch. Here's what Joe said.
Larry, a few years ago, when he was trying to figure his move out after whatever happened with him and Apple, that is above my pay grade. His plan was to go find the Avengers, like his words specifically, at the lunch table, me and him. I want to go find the Avengers and create a new content mega house that nobody can fuck with. If you're one of the people that he comes to, depending on how powerful you are or how hot you are, how you negotiate is gonna.
I need equity.
I'm not shocked.
I need equity.
That's happening. Now, if you Sexy Red and you say that, no, bitch, shut up. If you Rick Ross and you say that, if you French Montana,
if you are Aubrey and you say that,
and you say that, I think I might have said it. I gotta ask again. I gotta check.
Hold on, you might. If you saying that,
but the one person.
You will be willing to give some equity to.
The one person that you're going to give maybe half of this shit to.
35%.
Something.
You need somebody there that can make all of this shit work. Yo, I got to convince Captain America at some point to come sit and do what I need him to do. There's only one person that can do that. So in that respects, if you're going by the lineup, Drake would end up being the Nick Fury of the whole situation and make.
Years ago,
I'm going to push.
Now, Ricky Rose went on his Twitter today to shoot down this speculation. He responded to the tweet that somebody made about the theory saying, big cap, minions opinions. Now, obviously, Rose is not going to confirm whether or not it's true, even if it is true. But you also got to keep in mind at the same time, that was just a theory that Joe came up with. It's a good theory and would actually make sense, but on that same diss record, Rose kind of told us, yo, I unfollowed Drake. I stopped fucking with Drake because he sent French Montana a cease and desist. How we supposed to be boys and you over there sending legal letters? Listen, man, this is also interesting. Tell me in the comments below what you guys think about Rick Ross denying the theory that Joe came up with, basically saying he's mad that Drake is eating off of his music. Apparently not only his, but every other artist that's beefing with Drake. Post your comments below. Subscribe to my channel, like this video. I'll see you guys later, man.
Hey guys, shop with my boy Chick Smooth at chicksmooth.shop.